Hi guys, my name is Dr. Colin Hill, and I teach at Tennessee Tech University. Today we'll be talking about the ETSBOA 9th and 10th grader Timpani Etude. And this one's not too bad, honestly. There's just a few sticking things we need to talk about, as well as where to dampen and how to treat a few staccato passages. So in measure 1, we need to dampen on the and of 4. Alright? We're going to have to dampen both drums because we've played both drums in that measure. Alright? So just write on and of 4, dampen like this. So it'll be like this. And then make sure that on the downbeat of measure 2, we're suddenly much softer. It says SUB in the music, which means subito. So we have to be instantly way softer. And then we're going to do the same thing in that measure. We're going to dampen on the and of 4, but this time we just have to dampen the bottom drum. Then we have a 2-bar crescendo. Just make sure you take all 2 bars to crescendo. Don't crescendo early. And then when we get to the bar before A, we have 16th notes. All right? And I would recommend alternating on the 16ths. I wouldn't do this. Instead, I would do this. At tempo, you're just going to get a much better sound from the instrument. When you do doubles on timpani, the second one has a tendency to be much softer, right? So the alternate stick would really help to get clear articulation. When we get to the roll in that measure, it's a forte piano, so I would strike it and then not roll for a second, and then roll and crescendo up. That'll actually give you a really nice forte piano, so something like this. So notice I did a strike, I waited for a second, and then I start my roll. Alright? When you get to the first measure of A, just keep your hands, right hand on the high drum, left hand on the low drum. However, when you get to the second bar of A, we need to do a different sticking. So I would recommend right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. So it looks like this. The second is right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Then we get to the 8th note triplets. And I would do a similar thing that we did before where we alternate. Rather than doing diddles, I would alternate that sticking for the same reason. And then when we get to the chord note triplet, just think those 8th note triplets that we just played. Alright? So if we do that rhythm going. And that'll keep your time really steady. Then we have some crescendo rolls at B. Just don't crescendo them too much. It only goes from piano to mezzo piano, so don't overdo it. Alright. And then those lines are tenuto markings. This is the second measure of B as well as the first measure of B. And those just mean put a little bit of an accent, a really, really small accent on those notes. When we get to these staccato notes, the third bar of B, we need to dampen on the rest, but also I would play just slightly farther into the drum head. So if my usual playing spot's right here, I would move just in maybe about 2 inches. That'll give you a really, really dry, articulate sound. So listen to the difference. Here's the normal playing spot. Here's slightly in. I don't know if you can really hear very well on my iPhone, but it sounds significantly different. So just a little bit, that'll slightly change the timbre to show that you've given it some thought. And then of course, dampen it right after. Alright. Then the last 4/4 that we have that looks like this. Alright, I would use a sticking right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So you don't have to do any crossovers. So in context that looks like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And then crescendo those last 4/16ths and then with a strong accent. And then we're going to dampen on the end of 4, both drums. So hopefully this helps. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me on Facebook or via email. Thank you so much.